Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde here in Norland. And here we are at Lacria, and we're about to jump on in, but look at this. It looks like Kenna here is actually attacking Gorno, and they are on their way, and they are only 14 hours away, so we are pretty much getting this done with just the amount of time to spare that we needed. Because if Gorno, of course, gets taken over, then that would be a problem for us. So let's go ahead and just jump right on into this battle. And it looks like there are 12 on foot. And we'll have to see exactly how many are in the towers. I think it was 12 or something like that was what I saw. No, actually 8. Okay. That's not nearly as bad. It is still going to be a lot of damage here, though. Kelton, Philomona, and Sediman are all kind of... I mean, they're all basically in danger here. Any one of them could die. And we're just going to speed through this part. Okay, the walls are down. We're just kind of waiting for them to stop burning. We're not going to bother to back off or anything. Somebody did just die. Was that Voynadar? No, okay. It was just one of our regular soldiers. They are taking quite a bit of damage. However, it looks like everybody is still alive, so that's good. The only people dying is just our soldiers, but none of our lords so far. Okay, the burning has stopped. Let's go ahead and run in. We're going to go straight for ammo with everybody. And hopefully Kelton survives this. He's kind of the main one. I would almost rather Sediman die than have our heir die. Even though, I mean, of course, Sediman is a very strong commander, and Kelton kind of isn't. But, you know, I would personally rather have our young heir than to have Sediman, honestly, but either way, it looks like everybody is pretty much hopefully going to survive this. And maybe I spoke a little bit too soon there. Okay, well, that squad is definitely getting totally wiped at this point. That's okay, though. Alright, get over here now, Sediman. Looks like Amma here might have survived. Yes. She's just sitting there doing nothing. Okay. And 3 more left. So I do want to see what the actual numbers of losses are. It looks like we did lose some, but a lot of them are just in pain and shock. So 11 of ours died. That is pretty good. That is actually really good, all things considered. And we captured 6 of theirs and killed 6 of theirs. And then got 400 gold back. Not nearly as much as I would like, honestly. I think we're going to go ahead and hit... we need the money, so I'm going to see about hitting this one. 76%. Do they have a lot of bowmen? Kind of. Yeah, they're going to have towers as well. Maybe we should just attack this one on the way home, and then get back home, and then we'll attack this one later. We also have a camp in our land, so we'll need to take care of that soon. But either way, Lacria is now dead. So which one are we going to settle next? I think... I think we are going to settle the old Lacria. But we need to get a lord free. So, let's see. We can't divorce anybody right now. Yeah, we can't divorce just simply because we don't even have a priest. So, we're going to have to find a way to get these divorced or something like that. Actually, Tornet is not... Wait, who was it that was married to Sekarauer or whatever his name was? I don't even remember what his name was at this point. I think it was Tornet, right? No, Tornet is Kelton's wife, yeah? Yes, okay. So it would be Philomona then, I believe. Okay, we can send her out, to settle Lacria once she gets back home. Okay, and here we are at this bandit camp, so let's just jump on into it. It looks like there are 2 on towers. And we're just gonna let this squad stay back so it doesn't get totally wiped. We don't really need them anyways. Most of them are pretty exhausted from the fight before. So let's take care of these, and it should not be much of a loss or anything like that. They are burning that tower down very fast. Go ahead and just kill them off. Perfect. So now we'll get home with a little bit of extra money. 250 there, plus the amount that we got from plundering Lacria, so that's 600 total, plus another 14 prisoners, and the 170 carrots, which we do need. So let's get back home, and we'll go ahead and attack some camps after that. So we made it home, and as you can see, Ama was one of our prisoners that we got from Lacria, and I decided to go ahead and just hire her since she is a macaw anyways, so she is going to make a pretty decent lord for us that we can send to settle some ruins later on. And unfortunately, she doesn't like us too much right now, so we're going to need to we're probably just going to do a flesh wolf hunt, honestly. That's the easiest way. And then we'll try to grant her a title. She is not very happy right now. I don't even know, does she have a home? It looks like she doesn't have the debuff, so that's probably okay. But we'll go ahead and try to get her a title. We also have marauders attacking us again, so this is happening a little bit more frequently. 1 day, 6 hours, we should be able to attack at least one of these camps. Hopefully both, but we're going to wait to hire Ama because she actually has a pretty solid command skill, so she is going to be a good extra commander for the time being. Okay, now, like I mentioned before, we are going to settle Lacria here with Philomona, so we're going to send her to do that now. We only have the extra 300 gold, but I think it should be okay. Let's see, have they done the hunt? It looks like they did. How does she actually feel about setting it? Not very good, but it looks like it's enough. So we just need, oh no, they're actually at a minus 16 right now. Okay. And we need 450 gold. So where are the marauders at? 1 day, 1 hour. Okay, we should be fine. Let's go ahead then and create this army. We're going to send, I guess we will just send Ama as well. Whoops, not like that though. Okay. Fill this army up. And we will send Ama. We could even go with Kelton, but I think 2 full squads should be plenty. So let's go ahead. Okay, and here we are at this bandit camp, and of course, not going to be any problems. So I'll just mostly skip through this. And as expected, we lost no one. We captured 2 and got 225 gold. Let's see, where are these marauders at now? 20 hours. Okay, we should be able to hit this other one now as well. 70%. Okay, and here we are. And this one should be a tiny bit more interesting because they do have towers at least. It's still not going to be too difficult. However, we may at least take a little bit of damage this time. Hopefully nobody dies. That's the main important part. And somebody already went down. They are not dead, though. Okay. And this one is just about destroyed. There we go. Now go for these towers. And that should be no problem, really, at all. Okay, and that is pretty much that. Let's see, I think we probably lost a couple, yeah, 3. But we captured 4 and 400 gold. So in total, what is that? 625, perfect. Okay, now we finally had a child be born, Serrano here, and that is Kelton and Tornet's child. So finally we have a next generation heir, and we're gonna actually try to go for another as well. And Emma is still pretty upset here. Defeat in battle and all that stuff. But apparently she doesn't hate Sedimen quite as badly now. I don't know if that's because they were in an army together or what. But we're going to try to have them Flesh Wolf hunt again, and hopefully that will be enough to get this title granted to her. And otherwise, I think that's where we're going to call it. So I guess we will be dealing with the Marauders in the next episode. And as well, we will see exactly who we're going to be connected to here, the purple. I don't know who that is exactly. And we will also be connected back to this kingdom that we will be sweeping through hopefully quite soon. So otherwise, that's going to be it for this episode. And as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.